I guess, in terms of understanding how much education has shifted dramatically in the last few years, and really making sure that we're emphasising that really fine balance of, building capacity and ensuring that our students have really key foundational skills in literacy and numeracy so that we can prepare them for the future. But then also understanding, just how important it is to really develop and foster those global competencies in our students as well, so that we can ensure that our students are ready and able to succeed in the unknown future. So developing those skills of making sure that they are collaborative, that they have skills in communicating, in knowing how to be creative, critical thinkers, and then to ensure that they are global citizens of the world as well. So I guess in terms of knowing that we need to really embed that balance, so we really need to make sure that we're investing in our teachers and making sure that we have really strong capacity building approaches to ensure that our teachers have a really fine understanding of the purpose behind how we can really shift and transform that learning to encompass that really foundational skill of literacy, numeracy, and then obviously with our global competencies as well. So, and then of course having the resourcing in order to be able to do that across our school setting and across the wider network too. I guess in regards to really ensuring that we're transforming that learning and that we're really understanding the needs of our students and the needs of our community within our context as well. So we're always fine-tuning and modifying based on evaluative thinking processes, and then really thinking about how we can embed these approaches in a really authentic and streamlined manner. So in terms of a priority project that I've worked on in the past, and is something that I will continue to in the future, is really embedding STEAM, really high authentic STEAM projects that engage students and ensure that they are things that they will be really passionate about and things that will really drive that future focused learning and teaching within our classrooms, but in a way that is aligned to our current conceptual framework and to the syllabus, to ensure that it is not an add-on, but it's something that's embedded really organically into what we do to really drive that learning forward and to understand how we can better equip our students for the future. I guess, in really making sure that we have built capacity in our teachers first and foremost to understand what it is that we're actually looking for, and understanding what that evidence of impact looks like for our students and for our learners across a wide range of contexts. And I guess in terms of really unpacking the work of Michael Fullan and deep learning to understand, those learning progressions so that our students can also self-assess as well where they sit on that scale for each of those different global competencies. So our students, it's really important for them to be able to know, where they're at, where to next, and how they will actually achieve that growth. And not only looking at it through the literacy and numeracy lens, but also through those global competencies. And that's something that, we really need to make sure that we've got formative assessment opportunities as well as summative as well, to ensure that we're really capturing that student learning and growth across a wide range of areas. I guess in terms of thinking about what even innovation means and what that looks like, is really that ability to be able to have that opportunity to take risks in learning, to think outside the box, to dream big, and to ensure that we provide those opportunities to fail forward as well. So thinking about what's worked best in education and where we're headed next, and to really find that really fine balance between what's been working and how we can really, transform learning as well. So being able to provide opportunities for our teachers to be empowered to take those risks in their teaching and learning practice, and to look at what the research says will make a really big impact, and putting that evidence-based practice into action in the classroom, and really making sure that the whole community has a really big say in what that looks like too. So embedding student voice, teacher voice, and making sure that parents in the community are really heavily involved in that process as well, and to make sure that we all have a really deep and strong understanding about what that means for us and what the purpose and intention is, and to make sure that it always drives back to that moral purpose of making sure that we're making an impact on student learning. I think for me, today has really brought to light those differing perspectives from, such a range of different roles and experiences and expertise across the sector, and ensuring that, we all want that same that same outcome for our students, but the way that we get there and the journeys that we go on are really different, and they're always going to be aligned to our context as well. So I think just being able to see the incredible learning that has taken place in schools across New South Wales has been so inspirational, and just the opportunity to be able to network with incredible people in education who really have that same moral purpose for making that impact in students, and to really be able to build capacity in our teachers, and to really, dream big and take risks and do all those fabulous things to make an impact on student learning.